and I wanted to share my travel essentials. I'm going to start with toiletries and then I'm going to move over to makeup. So let's get started with toiletries. So I'm in the Bora Bora restroom right now, and I pretty much share a dot kit with my husband. My husband Justin keeps like his gel in here, a hairbrush, and just shaving utensils and everything we need here. And then we always travel with floss, of course, mouthwash, and toothpaste, of course. And then for my toothbrush, I don't use an electrical one when I travel just because it's easier to travel with, but I have a Sterapod that I put on top and it just clips onto your toothbrush, and it's fantastic because it keeps your toothbrush sterilized, and also when you're flushing the toilet sometimes the water will splash on your toothbrush, so it protects it from bacteria. And then I also have a tongue scraper, which I think is really important if you're having really bad breath. It just scrapes off the gunk off of your tongue. And then I have my basic essential skincare. I'm currently using a lot of Michael Todd. And then inside here I keep the rest of my toiletries. I have Perry & Spirit, which cleans my makeup brushes, but it is also a good air fragrance, I found out. So it's good if things are getting a little funky, use this. And then I bring deodorant, and my current favorite one is this one. It's kind of a splurge, but it smells so good. And then of course sunscreen if you're traveling somewhere tropical. I like Dr. Dennis Gross, and it's SPF 45. And then I just have like a headband here, my acne.org treatment, baby wipes, makeup remover, some cotton swabs, my new You moisturizer, Alpha Beta facial peels. I've been using this every night, and a little travel fragrance. And let's see, oh, I also keep little hair goodies, hairpins, also earplugs when traveling, because it's really fantastic, you know, when you're traveling and there's babies crying or you just hear random noises. It's also good to have earplugs. And I have this little pouch which I store random accessories. I don't accessorize too much when I travel just because I get lazy, but I have like little dangle earrings and also hair ties here. So now that I've shown you some toiletries, let's move on to shower essentials. So I pretty much bring just a bar of soap with me. I usually bring 2 bars of soaps, because 5 days I typically go through 1 bar of soap already, so I just bring Dove soap. And then as far as shampoo and conditioner, I don't really like expensive shampoos and conditioners because I have really long hair, so I just bring the Herbal Essences Honey Shampoo, and I flip it upside down because it's easier to have it upside down. And then this is the Herbal Essences conditioner. I also have shaving cream, and I borrow my husband's shaver or razor if I need to use it. And those are my essentials. Now let's move on to makeup. So this is my travel train case, or my travel makeup bag. I purchased it at Ulta, I think a month ago or a couple weeks ago, and it's by the brand Caboodles, and it's super glittery. I know Caboodles is like a kid brand, but I still love it, you guys. So here we go. This is the mirror that comes with. Hello, this is my fingers. And here you can store makeup brushes, but I don't do that. So here we go. So there's 2 compartments. The first compartment right here are my essential makeup brushes that I use on an everyday basis. And they vary from Jane Iredale, e.l.f., Boomy, and also Bubby brushes, and then Mally Beauty brushes. I like a variety of makeup brushes. Doesn't matter the brand. I just like it if it works. Oh, and I also have some BH Cosmetic brushes down there. And oh, this is probably interesting, or something that you don't see on a regular basis, but it's a mascara shield that you put on your lids while you're applying mascara. It helps protect your lids from mascara. And then I have my brow powder right here, and then over here in this compartment I store a travel perfume, which is my favorite, Kai. I also have the deodorant, and then I have my Shoei Maura lash curler. I bought this curler instead of my heated one because it's smaller, and I like to travel with smaller things. And I have my eye cream, which I use before bed and also before I apply concealer. And I also have a variety of mascaras. I don't even know why I brought mascara, because the whole time I was in the water. So yeah, but I brought Bare Buxom, Bare Essentials, and Pro XXL. I also brought another one, a Mally Volumizing Mascara. And then over here, I stored some eyeliners, which I barely use on the trip as well. I have Tarte Emphasize, Physicians Formula, and my favorite Mally Everlasting eyeliner, which I use all the time for my tutorials. And then I have one shadow stick. It's like a shimmery eyeshadow stick, and it looks like that. And of course, I think the one thing that I did use while on the trip was brow gel because it just keeps your eyebrows in place. So that's the first part of the compartment. And in the second part of the compartment, I have only one eyeshadow palette, and I didn't even wear much eyeshadow on the trip because it's a tropical vacation. I pretty much didn't even have to bring makeup. So I brought the Mally one that looks like the Naked palette, but I like this one because it has a primer in it, and I love the primer. The primer is fantastic. I would buy the primer alone if they sold it. So I love the colors too. I use the colors every day on a regular basis. So this was a good palette to bring. And inside here, I have a bunch of lip products and little hair clippies right here. I brought Tarte lipstick in Playful. It's my favorite shade. And then I brought random pink lipsticks, Cora's lip balm in Jasmine, which is my favorite. I love the way it smells. I brought Mally Beauty lip gloss. Ooh, I brought this. This is one of my favorites. It's the NYX lip pencil. It's fairly new to me. I bought it a while ago, but I really like it because it's creamy. And then I brought two lip venoms because I really am addicted to these guys, and a Jane Iredale lipstick. So let's put that back. And on the other side right here, I have a facial primer, and I've been using this before I apply sunblock because it's a great barrier from it kind of prevents you from breaking out, and it has SPF 20. So I like this for traveling. And then I have my facial powder, and I know this is a splurge, but I love the Chanel powder. It's so fantastic, and my shade is quite dark. I don't even 40. Yeah, so. And then I brought blush, and this is the Down Boy blush by The Balm, and I got this from an event a long time ago, and I managed to continue using it. I really like it, and it's a beautiful pinky color. You can see. And then I brought bronzer because I love bronzer. I brought the Hoola Bronzer by Benefit. I'm trying to open it with one hand. Oh, Ray! Okay, cool. There we go. Let's see, what else do I have in here? Not much anymore. I have a concealer, which is the Maybelline Age Rewind. I love this, and I've gone through like 3 of them. And then I have setting spray by Urban Decay. It's the mini one that I bought from Sephora, the De-Slick. And then the only foundation type of thing that I brought with me is the Olay CC Cream, which is great because it has SPF. And then I brought one more blush. I can't even talk. And it's by Josie Moran, or Yosie. I don't know how to say her name. But it's in the shade Blossom. And I actually got too dark for this shade while on vacation, so I barely used it. So that is that. And the one thing that I learned about traveling to Bora Bora is that you don't really need makeup because you'll most likely be in the water and your makeup will get messed up. So I didn't even have to bring all this. But it was fun to have it just in case, like for a fancy dinner. Thank you friends so much for watching. So those are my toiletries and my makeup goodies. Sorry this video was long, but I didn't know how to make it shorter. Have a beautiful day, and if you haven't, please like this video if you liked it, and subscribe if you haven't. Have a beautiful day friends. Love you. Bye.